Staying on this theme, SABC News reporter Mthethwa has been following developments around the case of Ntlantla Lux. Dlamini, we cross to her now. A very good afternoon to you, Mbalenhle. Just tell us where you are and what's taking place around you.
Well, what you have probably observed in the last hour is a report back, and Ntlantla Lux Mohlauli reporting back and speaking to all the supporters who had come outside the police station where he was kept to thank them for supporting him. He has been released on a bail of 1,500 rand. You understand that he spent the weekend in prison, and we heard the National Prosecuting Authority saying that he was kept in prison because of an ongoing investigation, which later proved futile in terms of the lead that was followed at the time. You will remember that the Operation Dudula had accused certain political parties of political interference, saying that the reason he's been kept behind bars is to frustrate their plans and their efforts to expand into another province in Durban. You would have also seen during the court hearing that his lawyers rejected and argued against one of the conditions, being that he is remanded and can only remain in within the borders of Gauteng. However, that condition was then dropped because the magistrate ruled in favor of Mohlauli's lawyer. I'm joined by the National Secretary, Zandile Dabula, to give us their response to the release and how they feel about it.
So firstly, we would like to thank all the legal team because they've worked tirelessly together with our executive members. We are happy Ntlantla is out. Obviously, I had just heard you mention that one of the conditions was that he needs to be within the borders of Gauteng. That has been argued. We tried to argue that he needs to go anywhere where he wants to go. I mean, this is a first offense. Why must he be kept within the borders of Gauteng? So he can go anywhere.
Yes, indeed. I did say that it was the magistrate did rule in favor of lawyers representing them. Are you pleased with the outcome of what has happened today, and what is the way forward?
We are pleased, obviously, but we're still not happy with the fact that he was kept the whole weekend and denied bail. But we still come, as he said, that he will not be doing any follow-ups and everything. We'll just wait to hear what will the verdict be after this.
Now, we understand that there are various people from other organizations, political parties, and you've chosen not to allow political parties to speak at this stage. We would have heard someone saying that, you don't want this to be a platform for political parties to use this platform to garner votes and campaign. Talk to us about the reasoning behind all of that.
So Operation Dudula is not a political party, and we were all here to support Ntlantla Lux in this situation, and we did not expect any political party to come and campaign here, but rather show support. So that's why we had to cut all the political parties to have a word here, because we know once we give them the mic and it goes out of the way and they start campaigning for the parties.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. This is not the only person who's here to speak to us. There are a number of people in and around here. As the youth desk, what are your thoughts and how do you feel about the future of South Africa? You've heard Ntlantla Mohlauli calling on the youth to take a stand and also to participate as citizens in South Africa, as active citizens in South Africa. What are your thoughts?
I wanted to thank the viewers for being tuned in. I just wanted to say that I want people to understand that Ntlantla is a groundsman. He's an activist, and people need to understand. We are fighting social ills. We are not a political movement. We are fighting social ills within the community. Whenever there's a problem, Ntlantla is one of the first people to jump. Whenever there's issues, Ntlantla is the first person to jump. I want to highlight something, that Ntlantla, as our groundsman leader, what he did for the community of Diepkloof when they didn't have electricity, what he did at Maponya Mall to save 5,000 jobs that put food for 5,000 families. I wanted to shift it away so that people can understand what Ntlantla was doing, because now it seems like it's a political fight. We must know what Ntlantla has done for the community. As an activist, we are fighting drugs within our society, and what he did, I wanted to say that as the youth desk, we are very proud of him because we are fighting drugs in the community, because we are a drug-infested community, and we are still going to fight drugs within our communities, and we are going to make sure that we still conduct raids within the boundaries of the law, operated by our leader as the youth desk.
Thank you so much. There you have it. Some feedback from Operation Dudula, both the National Secretary and the Youth Desk wanting to weigh in and give reaction to the release of Operation Dudula leader Ntlantla Lux Mohlauli. It's back to you in studio.
Mbalenhle Mthethwa giving us an update there.